I'm thinking about like recipes and how they apply to life. So you build. Let's say you're baking a cake, and you get all the ingredients. You go to the store, you get eggs, you get cake batter, you get flour, you get sugar, you get, I don't know, salt, you get lemons, and a lot of other stuff. And you're trying to go and bake a cake. And you go onto the internet and you read through this whole big story, this diatribe of how a person thought to come up with the recipe, or how they came across the recipe from their great 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 grandmother in a treasure chest buried in their backyard or something. And as they do that, they go through and they tell you, oh, you need to get 5 eggs, you need 2 spoons of sugar, and you need 3 spoons of salt, and you need to squeeze the lemons into a beaker. And they're telling you step by step. Put it in the microwave for 5 seconds, or you can leave it on the stove for 1 minute, but you'll need 17 lemons. And they just go through and they tell you what you need to do exactly to get to the right structure, texture, and taste for that cake or whatever baked good they're making. And of course, I'm making up some crazy recipes. What I'm describing is probably would taste horrible, but my point is about like following the instructions. So let's say you get the ingredients, you go home. This is something I would do personally. I would get the ingredients, I would go home, and let's say I forgot to whisk the eggs and let them sit in the refrigerator for 2 minutes or something, and it would mess up my cake or something. Like it wouldn't bind right, it would be mushy or something. And not saying this actually happens because I don't bake, but I'm just saying about following instructions and doing things the right way before you move on. Now for me, I can't follow other people's instructions. It seems like I do have to learn it for myself the hard way, and then I have to learn what would taste right for me, and then of course I would do it right every single time. Of course I would know to whisk the eggs. I would just do it every time because I know that's what I like. But sometimes I guess to learn you do have to like follow the instructions all the way through, and you go through the whole cookbook several times following the instructions to a T, and then you finally throw something new in that you wouldn't have done before, or say maybe it would be better if I did it this way, or maybe you've done it so many times, so now you can go ahead and screw up on the recipe and have something turn out differently than what it would have in the first place. So anyway, I say all that to say, I'm bad at following the instructions, and it's maybe something I should get better at. I want to say, I always try to flip it and make it a good thing, but it's really not. Like it can cause some trouble.